Libra, hello, Amanda here. Welcome to Unseen Hands Healing. This is going to be your shift reading for the month of March. So we're looking at the shape you are shifting out of, the shape you are shifting into this month, and what that shift looks and feels like for you. So before we get into cards, the image that came through as I was meditating on your energy, Libra, it was interesting. I saw like leaves, like fall leaves, many different colors, all falling in a clump and sort of like, or like falling together and being channeled into this chute. And then I realized, and I was like, ooh, fall is important. And then I realized, Libra, that the leaves were actually falling into a drain, like a gutter, and clogging the gutter. And I'm getting a sort of a specific message. Something about last fall, which at the time of this recording would be fall 2019. Something about fall 2019 is like residually in your energy. Something that happened in the fall, something that was like started in the fall, or something you went through in the fall is residually in your energy. And it's kind of clogging your drain spout. It's clogging the drainage. I'm getting images of like lymphatic drainage in the body, and how like in order for the lymph nodes and lymph tissue to drain, there's like, I used to be a body worker, and there's like a very sort of gentle massage technique where you hardly apply any pressure at all because the lymphatic tissue is so close to the surface. You don't need to press too hard, and you're just like very gently sort of moving that lymph tissue. And I'm using my neck because there's such a concentrated, this is such a concentrated area for lymphatic drainage. There are other areas in the body as well, but there's like something in your body, maybe physically or certainly metaphorically or energetically, is trying to drain. And there's detritus left over from something last fall that's clogging that drainage. It's clogging your gutters. It's clogging the rain spout and creating an emotional, like, because rain to me is water, which is emotions. It's like creating a dam for your emotional energy to be sort of stuck instead of allowing it to naturally flow through, which is like the same sort of metaphorical process as lymphatic drainage. You want that energy to naturally flow through the body and be processed seamlessly. The same thing with emotions. You don't want your emotions to dam up or get clogged. You want them to flow freely through your body. And there could be a correlation there between like the free flow of emotional energy and the free flow of lymph drainage. I do want to say that I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor. If that, anything lymphatic is something you're dealing with, please see a professional, okay? That is not what the energy of this reading is talking about necessarily, okay? Okay, so I saw that, and it felt like detritus from fall 2019 was clogging something up, but it also felt like there's a need to clear the pipes because there's something coming in fall 2020, or there's something trying to come in. It was like I saw the fall 2019 and fall 2020 as these like bookends, where like this fall contains this old detritus that's sort of clogging the drain pipe, and it needs to get cleared out by fall 2020 because it's like fall 2020, some new like something is is trying to come down, trying to come in. I hope that was clear. Now let's look at your cards. I've pre-pulled from the Wildwood Tarot for your shift, your main part of the shift spread, because when I pulled the shape you're shifting out of and the shape you're shifting into, I needed more information, and I knew this was something I was going to need to sit with for a little bit before turning on the camera. So for those of you who like to follow along on the card journey, sorry about it. That's just what needed to happen this time around. So here's your shift. You're shifting from the Sun of Life to the Shaman, which is the Magician in the traditional tarot. And what I'm getting from this shift this month for you, Libra, is here's an energy of you knowing who you are, knowing what you want. It's like it's been imprinted on you, and there's this very intentional opening of your body that is starting to happen this month. Or maybe the process was started in February and is now really taking shape this month of March, where you're starting to open up your energy. I feel like I've been reading this for Libra for some time, where it's like something's trying to come in for you. You need to open your energy. You need to open to it. And then we saw this meditation where like the pipes need clearing. There's like something about you being, the sun energy is like a very confident energy, especially in this card. It's like you know who you are and you know what you want and you're not afraid to ask for it. And now you're ready to open to it. You're open to releasing. You're open to receiving it, but by like confidently revealing who you are and like allowing your essence to shine out and say, yeah, this is who I am and this is what I want. You know, like, yeah, this is who I am and this is what I want, and I'm confidently proclaiming that. And it's like, that's the step that's needed in order to manifest what it is you're trying to manifest. Here we see the magician at work, using the tools at their disposal to make magic happen. And specifically with the shaman, it's like you're manifesting something that's going to be quite healing for your being. Again, with the clearing of the tissues, the clearing, the drainage. Okay, so here's what that journey looks like. Sorry, really quick. The shape you're shifting out of, I'm getting that you're ready to enter spring. You're ready to enter spring with like a totally new energy. And then here's what that shift looks like. The Hermit, which is the hooded man in this deck, the world tree, and the Emperor, which is the green man. Okay, listen, here's what I'm getting from this very clearly. This hooded man is, the Hermit is an energy of aloneness, of solitude, of living alone, being alone, sort of having this very solo internal experience of life. And really what you've been doing is honing the light inside of you that's in this lantern. You've been really like getting your light back. That's what I'm feeling. You've been getting your light back, finding the light inside of you again after some time of like a long and lonely winter. But it's like you also needed this winter time. It's so interesting how the seasons are coming into this reading with like the fall and now winter and now spring. I don't know. You've needed this winter of like hermit isolation to find your own inner light again. And I think you've got it, Libra. I think you've got it now. And now it's time for like the cycle of aloneness, the cycle of hermitage to come to an end. The world tree talks about cycles ending. It talks about, hey, listen, Libra, you have gone on this labyrinth, this journey deep inside of yourself. You've found your light again. And now you're at the end of this labyrinth and your soul is ready to cross through this threshold and out the other side into a new experience so that you can grow in a new way. And again, we have the seasons. Look at that. I'm realizing, my goodness, all 4 seasons represented here. What is this, Libra? The seasons of your life. I think you're at this moment, this like tipping point of realizing that you're ready for spring in your life. You're ready for spring and summer, and you're done with the old detritus of the fall and the isolation of the winter. You're ready for a more external experience, and I think this is you readying yourself for a more external experience, or for inviting other energy into your experience outside of your own solo journey. And it's like you're ready to manifest this, whatever that is, because then we have the Green Man and the Magician, which we see 2 energies of someone taking action to conjure this into their life, to call this into their life, to bring this. It's like you're ready for this new structure, okay? The number 4 in the tarot talks about structures, and this is the energy of 2020. 2020 adds up to 4. So this is the card of the year that we are currently in, and this is a year I'm seeing for you of like getting this new thing brewing. Something's brewing for you, Libra. It's been brewing on this channel for a really long time. Here it is, still brewing, because you're ready to make magic. You're ready to call this into existence for you. And who knows what that could be? That could be a life change. That could be a partnership. That could be a job change, any number of things for you, Libra, but it's like you are ready to no longer be alone. I do know that much. You're ready to enter the world in a more external, engaging way, to engage with the world in a different way. And that's going to bring a huge cycle to an end for your soul. Let's get you some fairy guidance from Brian Froud's fairy deck here. What is the fairy guidance for Libra? Fairy guidance for Libra here in March. What is the fairy guidance for Libra here in March? I'm feeling a lot of like excitement from these cards. Okay, that's a lot. Whoa, this is intense fairy energy. Unexpected. The Ra and the Dark Lady. The intensity of these cards. So for me, the Ra is this like big thing looming. See how it's just like looming there? And I always feel like it's about to go off, you know, like it's this thing like just slowly moving through space that's like about to, or like about to hit or about to land. Something looming here, and it's what it is like a mystery. I'm seeing this dark lady who has this look on her face, this Mona Lisa look on her face, like I know what it is. I know what it is, you know, like I know what this is. And so it may be something that's a bit of a mystery to you. This is a card about going into that, you know, the crescent moon on the third eye here, that going into that deeply internal space, subconscious space, the space of mystery and dreams. You may be feeling this in your dreams. You may be feeling extremely kind of psychically activated at this time because you can feel this happening. I mean, we've got two cards, these two cards of like, this card of, especially the Dark Lady, of like the internal magic process, the internal psychic knowing. And then we have this like two cards of the external process of magic and creation and applying your psychic knowings out in the world, which I think you're ready to do because you can feel internally in your own psychic energetic connection that something's coming, something is looming, something's about to drop. And it's big with the roar. You know, it's going to have a resounding effect. That's the energy of the roar. Ooh, Libra. Okay, that is some really big energy here. So I'm going to take this into an extended reading now, which you can find over on Patreon. Okay, Patreon is a community that I've created for people who've been following my work for some time, and you know that it resonates with you. If that's you and you'd like to view the extended for these monthly shift readings, you can stick around. There will be a preview at the end of this reading that will give you a little glimpse into the extended. And if it's continuing to resonate for you, click the link in the description below. That will take you over to Patreon, where you can read the description that's on there that tells you all how Patreon works and how you can access that extended reading. All right, so if that sounds like you and you'd like to at least learn more about the community that's over there, go ahead and check out Patreon, and maybe I'll see you for the extended, where we're going to try to get more specific now into this energy and see what is it that you're ready to enter this new season in your life. You know, like, what are you exiting? What's the part of your life that you're exiting, and how are you calling this in? I mean, we got to find out what this is, this thing that's looming. What is this roar? So hopefully that's something that we can have access to, and we will look into that in the extended reading. So maybe I'll see you over there, Libra, but regardless, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying these readings, please do click that like button, leave me a comment, let me know how it's resonating with you. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so we can stay connected moving forward. All right, Libra, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Oh gosh, yeah, the meditation that I had in the beginning. This is the drainage, the deluge, the flood, the drainage, the waters pouring through. You can't have old leaves in your gutter if it's gonna flood like this. You're gonna get leaks in your house. You know, it's like, clear out the gutters because the flood is coming to wash away the old. Libra, look, this deluge comes, the flood comes, and it clears out the detritus, the old pain, the old leaves in the gutter, washes it away, clears it out, and simultaneously enriches the soil to prep you for abundance, to prep the spring growth.